Hello, you. In this video, I want to share with you how to overcome your growth challenges. So fundamentally, I want you to be able to add 50K of profitable revenue every month moving forward. Now, you're not going to be able to do that in a month. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's a goal for you to be adding 50K a month in profitable revenue consistently. Now, if you're in business, one of your goals is growth. I think if it's not, you're really not in business. And there's a heap of things that stop you. There's some problems that arise. There's some things that cause it. And then there's what you need to do to overcome all of that. And I want to walk you through that right now. So wherever you're at in business, it could be $300,000+ a month or $20,000 a month. There's probably some frustrations that you're feeling right now. One of them is that you're not making profit. Just got an expensive job where you're doing a lot for not much return. You're not being remunerated well for all your efforts. At the low end, the 20 to 60,000, you're just working hard and you're not really making much money. At the top end of town, you've grown your team, you've got bigger, your revenue's gone up, but so have all your expenses. You're having to put out fires and you're working harder for less money than you ever have. So that's frustration number one. Frustration number two is you've got a complicated business. It's hard. There's so many things to do. There's so many hats you've got to juggle. And it's really, really frustrating. So I want to share with you what I think causes this. Now, there's a heap of causes and they're unique for each individual person and stuff. But let's just look at some of these. The first one is lead flow. You need more leads. Your business cannot grow on the same level of leads most of the time. So you need better lead flow. And I have the taps here because I want your lead flow to be like a tap where you can turn it on or off. You can turn it up or down. You have control. You know what you need to do to create the lead flow to support your growth. The second is you've got low conversion. New client just jumped on board. He's doing so much work and converting at 5 to 10%. Like, we can just change that to 30%. His business triples. It's huge. So you need to improve your conversion. And quite often the conversion is a cause of it. You're wasting a lot of leads. You're wasting a lot of opportunity. The next one is your team performance. It's probably not where you need it to be. You've got a team that need more from you. You're having to manage them, micromanage them, do it yourself, and it's frustrating. The team starts with you and goes down. So team performance is another big cause of you not being profitable. Think plumber sends a guy out to do a job. Guy does a job. He's got to go back in the next day and do something else. He's then got to go back the next day and do something else. That $300 job costs you more than the money you received. Team performance. And then the final one is cash flow. You're basically running a business on cash flow now to pay debt from the past. A lot of this is seen in people using GST to float their business month to month. And then when they get the GST bill, they're like, crap, where's this money going to come from? And they rob themselves forward to pay the debt now. But basically, your cash flow isn't set up to create profit. It's set up to pay a wage to you. It's set up to spend all your money. It's set up with very little left over, which is why you never see any profit. So our goal is about profitable revenue, is increasing your profit margins and getting more money in your profit account, which you probably don't have. So the outcome, what do we need to do as a result of this? The outcome that happens as a result of all the frustrations and the causes is, to be honest, you don't know what to do. You're confused, it's overwhelming, there's so much on. Shit, I just need to get stuff done. And you don't know. The second is you don't have the time to do it even if you did know. And they're two real realities that need to be changed. So what I want to share with you is the solution and give you some simple things that are going to have a profound movement on your position right now. So the first one is simplification. The level of thinking that got you into this problem isn't going to get you out of this problem. So you need to simplify things. You're doing too much. There's too many moving parts. It's complicated and you need to simplify it. So at this early stage, it's just a shift in perspective of how you can do things. Instead of trying to make them complicated or create these big solutions, just simplify them and solve the problem that's right in front of you now. And I'll talk about that next. So this concept is from Alex Schaff, and he's a great business guy in the States. He's got a podcast. Check him out and look at him. But fundamentally, he looks at the 5 core areas of a business, any business: lead gen, lead nurture, conversion, delivery, and retention, resell, upsell. And he gets you just score yourself in those 5 areas. And this is going to give you an understanding of where you need to put your most time. All of them are important, but you can't solve all of them at once, and you won't. You need to, it's how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you fix your business? One bite at a time. So it's assessing where you need to focus right now. The second is you need a plan. Be honest, most business owners have a shit plan. I spent 17 years in the army, being taught to strategic plan operations all around the world, missions around the world, and I've been taught to do it. And it's the only reason we roll out such strong plans with our clients and that they work. It's taking a complex problem and breaking it down into a plan that works. We have a project plan that looks at big picture, 120 days. And then we have a battle plan that looks at 30 days and gets you really, really clear on what you need to do right now to move the needles forward to get your business more profitable and more revenue. The fourth is you need to track it, and you need a dashboard. So we've got a dashboard that tracks by month revenue, expenses, how many actual clients you've got, the inquiries, proposals, the debt, your pipeline, the progress on your key projects, and then we also show it via month based on a rolling basis over a 12-month period or a financial year. But if you don't track it, you don't know what's working and what's not working. So you need a dashboard or some mechanism to make that easy. Now, for our clients, we do it for you. You've just got to fill out a form, and then we go, bang, this is what it shows us. And it's really powerful to be able to see it graphically. So number 4 is you need a dashboard. Number 5 is the accountability. You can watch this video and get all excited and go and do something, but the reality is you're going to get distracted, torn, pulled away, and you won't follow through. You won't follow through with what needs to be done consistently over time to really make some changes. Now, the beauty of accountability is if you have it, you will see big results quickly. But if you don't have it, you will keep floundering, and everything that we've just talked about doesn't happen. You need the accountability to be continually assessing, creating the plan, implementing the plan, tracking and measuring it, adjusting it and moving forward. So they're the 5 areas that I reckon are really critical in you starting to change things so that you can add 50K in profitable revenue a month. I'd love to know, what do you think you need to do right now? What jumps out of you from what we've just talked about? Send me a message, comment below, tweet me, post me, give me fire signals, whatever works for you. Morse code, proficient in that. The phonetic alphabet, you can tell me in that if you like. Either way, just tell me, what do you need to do right now? Happy to help, and I hope this has been valuable in giving you some framework on what to do to get yourself out of the tailspin that you're in. That's all I wanted to share with you. I will see you when I see you.